Okay, folks, we're back to Capcut. Today we're going to be doing voiceovers. That's the application of your voice laid down over already existing video. Kind of fun. Let's go. Okay, so doing voiceovers can be really helpful. Voiceovers can help to correct errors that you made. You can kind of make up for some of the shoddy work that you might have done during the actual shooting of the video, or it can be planned ahead. You can actually plan for voiceovers in your video, and there's a lot of very famous Hollywood examples of this. Tons and tons and tons of them. I think you'll remember this one.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
The first thing we're going to need to do in order to shoot a voiceover is plug a microphone into our computer. And this is going to be done by USB-C connection. So what we're going to be using today to do our voiceovers is the Comica VM30. And right here you'll see that we've plugged in a USB-C because this microphone will accept it. Some other microphones that will also accept the USB-C are the VideoMic Go II by Rode, and two by Samson, the Q2U, which is, I don't know, around $100, and the Q9U. No, the Q2U is probably around 60, 70. The Q9U is just over 100, I think. The Q9U is the best microphone that I own, and it's used in a different application. But the Comica is great for this. If you recall, the Comica has a gain control dial on the back, so we'll be able to just make it sound exactly right. So this is the Comica. We're going to plug in a USB-C and run it to the computer. Okay, so what we've done is we've taken the USB-C cable and plugged it into the computer. Now you'll see that the Comica is right here on top of me. Because I'm not actually on screen when I'm doing this, I'm just putting my voice over the video. It doesn't matter how close the microphone is to me. And the closer the mic is to you, the better the sound is going to be. So this is a great place for it. It's right on top of you. You're going to get great sound from a great microphone being close to you. So that's the setup. So let's bring up Capcut. I've brought some clips down into the timeline. And that they've already got sound recorded to them. Listen. Starting at the R.B. Young Riverside Trail. Well, that's no good. We don't need that. We're going to do a voiceover. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of the audio that's already embedded into the video file. So we've already seen two ways to do this in previous videos. The first way is to come down here, highlight this clip, highlight that audio timeline and bring it down to 0. Do the same thing to the next clip, bring it down to 0, down to 0, and down to 0. Okay, so now when we play it, we got nothing going on audio-wise. So now we've got a clean slate and we can start to lay down tracks. We're ready to go. And all you have to do is we're going to go up to this little microphone icon and click it. Now, everything we need to get this thing recorded is right here on this menu that pops up when we hit that microphone icon. So we're seeing how strong our audio signal is. That's what this meter is at the very top. And we're going to be able to adjust that in just a second. The next thing down, when we click this, this is showing all the different microphones that are available to me on this particular moment in time. So we see that the MacBook Pro microphone has been what we've been hearing up till now in this recording. We see the MacBook Pro microphone, and then we see the Comica. And we want to click on the Comica, and it's right here, right in front of me. The thing that's so great about a voiceover is because I'm not actually on screen, I can have the microphone as close to me as I want to. So there it is, and I'm going to get great audio out of that. So now we can adjust the volume. Now, if I adjust it way high, it could go too high and get way out of whack. If I bring it down here, what we want to do is watch this meter and pay attention to it. It should be right around in this zone. That looks like it's pretty good. If you're going to error, you want to err on the low side, the more quiet side, than on the high side. The high side, you can clip the audio, which will distort it and make it terrible. On the low side, we can always bring the volume up in post. So err on the side of the low. Echo reduction. Echo reduction is very useful if you're doing something silly. When we're recording a voiceover, if you have speakers on that you're trying to monitor the sound and see how it sounds when you're doing your voiceover, well, what's going to happen, folks, is you're going to get an echo because you're recording the audio. That audio is going to the speakers and coming out. There's a lag of time between the time you speak and the time it comes out of the speakers. And now you have this echo going on really bad. You don't want to have speakers on when you're doing a voiceover. We did not have speakers on, so we're going to leave that alone. Mute project will sound in all the clips will be turned off when the mute project is turned on. We don't need that. Enhance voice. Now, enhance voice is a paid option. If you're paying your $7.99 a month at the time of this recording to Capcut, then this option is going to be available to you. If you don't, it won't. I'm going to use it because I paid. But don't worry about it if you didn't. It's not the end of the world. So now our videos are queued up. We're at the very start. And all we have to do is hit this button to start recording our audio for our video. And it's going to go like this. We're here at, whoops, 1, 2. We're here at the R.B. Young Riverside Trail. This is part of the park system here in Richmond, Virginia. And this is over by the pony pasture. The trail's very simple. It's a gravel trail to get started with, very easy to navigate, not a hard walk at all, but beautiful. It's a beautiful day too, 70s, sunny, gorgeous. You'll see some side trails that go off of the main trail, and most of these are leading down to the James River, where there's all kinds of recreational opportunities available to you. It's a gorgeous day. I'm spending a little time by the James River with you. That's it, folks. Let's see what it sounded like. We're here at the R.B. Young Riverside Trail. This is part of the park system here in Richmond, Virginia, and this is over by the pony pasture. The trail's very simple. It's a gravel trail to get started with, very easy to navigate, not a hard walk at all, but beautiful. You get the idea. So now we have our track down. We can make this even a little bit more interesting by going to audio. And now what we're going to do is add a music track. We're here. That's way too loud, isn't it? So we come down here. We're going to lower it down. We just really want to barely there as a backup. Park system here in Richmond, Virginia. And this is over by the pony pasture. Get the idea? You're building a soundscape around your video. You can add sound effects as well. All kinds of different audio cues that will help to keep your viewer engaged. And that's all there is to it, folks. It's that simple. What you're going to want to do is listen back to it and tweak the audio and maybe do it again. Get the audio just right. Always monitor what you're doing. Take a listen. If it's not up to snuff, do it again, right? So that's as simple as it can be. All you need to do is make sure that your volume is correct, and you can have a great time with this. You've got your voice, you've got music, you've got sound effects, all kinds of different things that you can use to create an overall soundscape for you for your video. So I hope this has inspired you. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, let other people know. Folks, we're about to hit 200 subscribers. This is great. I'm really excited, and I thank you so much for supporting the channel. Spread it around, let some other people know, and leave comments. Comments are so important. They are a direction for me of where you want to take this and where you want to go. And I want to respect that. So please, let me know what's going on and what you would like to see. And so until the next time, I'll see you.